All right, before we begin, let me explain this episode. Me and the guys from the Lowlife Podcast did a mashup. So they came out to the shop. We recorded a podcast. We broke the podcast in half. We recorded a couple hours. So right around the 1 hour and change mark, we cut it off. And so the first half is going to be released on my podcast today. And then on Friday, you got to go listen to part 2, the second half of the podcast on the Lowlife Podcast. So give them a follow. Same as me, you can get these shows wherever you listen to podcasts, whether it's Apple or Spotify or YouTube or wherever. They're available everywhere. So part 1 will be today on my show. Part 2 will be on theirs coming out Friday. So check it out. If you want to support the show, check out patreon.com/bigtruth. The Patreon subscribers are the coolest people in the world of podcasting to me. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart again. But yeah, patreon.com/bigtruth. More information there. That's how you can support the show. And there's all kinds of benefits that come with that. If you need to, if you were involved in any kind of motorcycle accident, you need to check out Glassman, the Glassman Injury Attorneys, the bulldogs of the world of motorcycle injury attorney. I just make this stuff up as I'm going. I don't have scripts, so I'm sorry. And I'm just trying to get through this quick because I know you want to just listen to this episode. But if you are in that situation where you find yourself in a motorcycle accident, without any hesitation, you need to give Glassman Injury Attorneys a call, right? It's 617-777-7777. No matter where you are in the country, right? They'll hook you up. 617-777-7777. And you got up to 3 years to go back. So if something happened like 2.5 years ago, you can give them a call and they'll look it out. Or if you got an attorney on your case right now that ain't really cutting it, give them a call. They'll let them take it over. They're the bulldogs. Check it out. Like, my boy hooked me up with them and they're all legit, man. I vetted that stuff. Like, good people over there. If you need art for your wall, for your cubicle, for your office, for your tattoo shop, for your garage, for your bathroom, wherever in your house, your man cave, your woman cave, what is it, a she shed, whatever, check out tattooflashcollective.com. Super rad art. All different, whether it's Tattoo Flash or like prints of every size, they have books, everything you need for your artistic endeavors. Check them out, tattooflashcollective.com. If you use the promo code BigTruth at checkout, you get 10% off your order. If you are a Patreon subscriber, you get even more. So you could get a Patreon subscription and then buy a bunch of stuff on Tattoo Flash Collective and it'll pay for your Patreon subscription. You know what I mean? Look at that. You're a little entrepreneur there. You know what I mean? Whirlwind and titan of industry. So check it out. Choppahead.com is my motorcycle shop, and that's the website for the motorcycle shop. But it's not just a website. We're not like a web order place. Well, we are, but we're not that solely. We're, more importantly, a brick and mortar motorcycle shop. So you can come in here and check things out. 13 County Road, East Freetown, Massachusetts. Come in. We got a parts counter. We got a showroom. We got a full service brick and mortar motorcycle shop in the back. How many more times can I say brick and mortar today? Count it, right? But yeah, no, whether you need an oil change or a full custom motorcycle built, anything in between, we got you. www.choppahead.com, CHOPPAHEAD. And if you just want to go online and order a hoodie or something, do that. If you want us to build you a chopper, we'll do that. All right. It's that simple. More information on the podcast, just go to bigtruthpodcast.com. And without further ado, we're just going to launch into it right now.
The Big Truth Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready!
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a liftoff.
All right, once again, we got liftoff. I want to thank you for tuning in to this special edition podcast. It's a collabo mashup with me and the Lowlife dudes. And what we're going to do is a special thing where this is part 1. And this is coming out, obviously, it's a Wednesday, right? Friday, you're going to have to go over to the Lowlife and listen to them for the part 2. And we're doing a big collabo mashup. We've done this before, but not like this. This is going to be a good one. It's weird, man, because I feel like I'm on your show, but then I'm trying to announce my show.
I know. I'm like, what's, yeah, because we're both like interviewers.
I'm trying to look down, let you do your thing, not play.
We're all in the room. We're going to have a good time. That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to know.
That's all you need to know. You need to know.
Yeah. So you're already listening to the Big Truth podcast. So on Friday, you're going to have to turn into the Lowlife podcast.
We're all low lives, but you wouldn't be listening to us. If we were all well-adjusted people, we wouldn't be in this room. You guys wouldn't be listening. So embrace it all.
Amen to that.
Yeah. I mean, if we didn't start drinking at 11 a.m. this morning, then you wouldn't be too.
Right. Yeah. You're like, yeah, because you're like, you want to come by? We're going to be there. I was like, give it an extra half hour. Like, I hate to drink before 12.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Like,
feel really shitty if I'm drinking before 12.
yeah, I definitely had a couple of beers
On the ride up.
It's a long ride.
Road soda, yeah. You probably wouldn't say that on camera.
Oh, fuck them.
I was driving.
You were driving, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You might have to drive back.
Oh, I know. Figured.
So, since maybe we do it like this, let me ask you guys some questions.
All right.
We'll get it going about your show. Since people listen to this, I'm sure there's so much, if you look at the Venn diagram, there's so much overlap between the listenership of both shows. But for the people that might not be familiar with your show, why don't you guys introduce yourselves and give a little bit of information about the Lowlife Pod?
Yeah, it's an interesting story how we got to this point, actually.
Yeah.
So the Lowlife, previously known as the Lowlife Chopper Podcast, was originally,
that's why I didn't know what to say, because I noticed on the new stuff I didn't see the chopper. I saw the chopper drop.
Yeah, we got we started over 6 years ago. Neither of us did, but the original people that started the podcast, Grease and Loctite, they ran the show for about 4.5 years or something like that. Grease, he went and did his own thing. He started a YouTube channel. And at that time, Loctite asked me to join. And I was like, fuck it. I got nothing else going on.
Right.
So I've been doing it for about almost 2 years now. And then Loctite just retired back in October. And we were like, do we retire the show or fucking what? And then we were like, nah, we still got some shit to do, you know? And I asked Dan, I go, hey, you have any interest in doing a podcast? He said, absolutely fucking not. But he can't say no to me. So here we are.
That is.
And we changed the name because we got canceled a couple of times. But last October, we got hit with something. I just got an email from fucking Spotify saying that you've violated our terms. And they just took 280 something episodes down. Gone. Yeah, just gone. And I was calling them and I was like, why the fuck did you take it down? What the fuck happened? Nothing. I actually got on the phone with someone and they were like, oh, just email that email that goes to nobody that you already emailed fucking 30,000 times. I have no idea why we were canceled.
Yeah. So I've luckily I haven't been in that situation yet. I don't know how or why I haven't been, but I got no wood to knock on. So fuck it. But I know a couple people have been in the same situation. What happens is like, people aren't listening over at Spotify or whatever. There's like AI stuff that like flags something and triggers something. And then the same situation happens. Like they'll pull all your shit down. They don't tell you why. And because they don't know why. Because some weird robot did it. And then there's like no one to talk to. It's like trying to get in touch with someone at the, whatever utility company. And you're talking to a mother. You know what I mean? And dumb shit. Like getting an actual person sucks unless you got like a connect to somebody in there. It's like the worst situation. And it's like, but it's tough, right? Because I don't agree with it, but what else are you going to do? And there's like, how many? Oh
yeah. There's like a new one every 2 seconds or something.
Yeah. So it's like, how are you going to monitor all that? Right. But, and unless you're like Joe Rogan, like you ain't got the means to get, you ain't getting like the, one of like the CEOs on the line.
They don't give a fuck.
No one gives a fuck. Right. So that's what sucks. So it sucks to have to feel like, and I don't think you guys do, and I don't either, like self-monitor or self-like censor.
There's a few words that we don't use as much anymore.
Want to go through them?
They are.
What happens if you just type it on the screen?
Oh yeah.
And say it? Well, they monitor it.
No, we don't. The thing is I
mean, we all know 2 years ago things that you don't talk about.
yeah.
You know, you don't talk about things that rhyme with Maxine or COVID.
Yeah, that shit will get you canceled quick. But no, we don't censor. If we get canceled again, it's like fuck you. We already did it. We already did it again. But the reason I said that is like when we came back, we couldn't even have her name. So like they took the Lowlife Chopper podcast. They're like, well, that account's locked. I had to start a brand new one.
Yeah.
And we became the Lowlife Podcast. But at the same time,
did you put all your back episodes back up?
No, because we can't. So Spotify canceled us, but YouTube didn't. So when
It's weird. I've never heard.
right?
It's usually the other way around.
That's what I said.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. I guess their fucking AI bot got a fucking virus or some shit, but I'm glad they didn't. But what we did was I got a website and we're slowly uploading like all the back catalog, all the archive.
Yeah.
And I have it because when they canceled it, like actually some dude actually shout out to Joe Bacon. He was like, dude, I have every single episode, so download it on my phone. He put it onto his computer and sent it to me. Otherwise, that shit was gone because we didn't have like a hard drive with all of it on it. So we have the entire backlog, and I haven't uploaded. I don't want to upload it again to Spotify. Get fucking canceled for whatever reason.
Yeah, because you don't know. You don't even. They didn't even tell you what episode.
Yeah,
and even if they told you the episode, you could not put that episode or go through it.
And it was like a really benign episode. It was like fucking winter prep or something like that. You know, like it wasn't like we weren't getting into it. You know, so. Yeah,
It's
that's
like the AI mistook something someone said.
Or someone like we do have some people that well, everybody likes me, but some people dislike Loctite. And I think someone probably maliciously like
reported you for
him.
nothing.
And they were just like, oh, well, fuck them. I don't give a shit. Turn them off, you know?
Yeah, we have this many strikes.
Yeah. So they basically, you know, they shut us down, but we came back the same week. We haven't missed a Friday in fucking 6 years. But so me and Dan, we just started out as like fans of the show and then became friends with the hosts of the show. And then eventually we took over the show. Now it's the Lowlife Podcast. Because we're trying to branch out, you know, we got a lot of other interests aside from like, we're definitely chopper dudes.
Yeah.
But like, we like to talk to dudes that do like custom club style stuff or, you know, bar owners, or we want to do more music stuff. He's the hardcore kid. I don't know anything. I'm a hip hop guy, so I'd love to get like a Wu-Tang member on, but
yeah, me too.
Unobtainable at our current level fucking online social presence.
Hey, Jason, what are you doing next week?
Yeah, just I mean, I do hit them up from time to time. Super famous people on Instagram, and it just goes in their fucking motherfucking box, you know.
Yeah. You know, it's weird though because you always gotta throw a Hail Mary every now and then.
Yeah, I try to hit up Jesse James like once a week. Like, bro, you're like hot. Come on, Joe.
Think that's the way to get him?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He's like weird like that. Like he's like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. He's like,
with all the stuff they post on social media, who knows?
Yeah. So that's where we're at now.
I mean, hey, look, I can talk about bar ownership. I can talk about chopper shit. I can talk about hardcore stuff. I can talk about hip hop stuff. What do you guys want to talk about? I'm supposed to be asking you questions. We're going to talk about in part 2.
Part 2, we're going to turn around.
It's called foreshadowing. And
actually, I did have a question. So I want to try the Ocho. I haven't had the Ocho yet. We do a little,
a
little taste of the Ocho.
And like I said, I am not sponsored by Tequila Ocho. I'm just a mega fan. I don't even know. Like I try to carry it in my bar. There's nobody, like none of the distributors that are the liquor distributors that we deal with work with them. So.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it before your show. You shouted it out. I'm a huge tequila guy. I usually do like.
I want to see your reaction. I want to see your reaction to.
Yeah,
this might be video proof of no tequila.
Have you ever had Malort? Well, you will today. You're gonna find out.
All right, fellas. I don't want to cheers over your.
Right over the fucking equipment.
And your equipment.
It'll be the shortest part 1 in history when we short out the fucking laptop.
Here we go.
It's so fucking. That is so fucking
tequila
smooth.
face. A little fire.
A little burn.
That's no drinking Dan. Like a shot of fucking tequila.
I know. You.
Usually I'd be like, blah.
Letting your hair down. All right, so this is Jepson's Malort. I think you have to You have to go to Chicago for it. They don't like here. Yeah.
It's fuck.
The main.
I know we're getting into shit.
The only. Okay, I'll just read you. Has the aroma and full-bodied flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers. It's very low alcohol.
I know, but I know I've been warned about this.
Actually, we shouldn't do a full shot of that.
I'm not gonna do any.
You want? No, you got it, bro.
You have
It's
to.
fine.
Sure.
Dude, it's
I'm gonna
basically
be
like
fucking shit
mouthwash.
faced here in a minute.
They didn't even stop selling this shit during Prohibition.
It's that low alcohol.
Yeah. It's like a tonic.
Yeah, I know, but I heard about this.
Fill it.
It's like a like you said, it's a
Wormwood.
Midwest thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's is it kind of in the vein of absinthe?
I wouldn't.
It's
It's like
It's like the Moxie of
it's
alcohol.
yeah. Moxie's a good way.
It's just soda. Like,
Yeah.
why does it exist?
Yeah, like
If
Moxie.
you like Moxie, you're probably a fucking soda.
That would be a good mix, yeah. Because Moxie tastes like a Pepsi with that someone like put a cigarette out in.
and that's like a Midwest thing too. When I lived out in Illinois, everybody liked Moxie.
Yeah, I definitely put way too much in this little solo cup.
I was
No,
I
you know
the whole
it
thing.
is.
I did
Yeah.
wait.
I've never tried this.
So you'll find an experience which is popularly known as the Malort face.
Yeah.
When you
This
imbibe
is
this.
the opposite of
Yeah, that was really good. This is going to be terrible. I've never met anybody that likes this. It's horrible. I don't know why they.
Anyone that likes it doesn't really like it. They're using it as a superpower.
Yeah,
You're like,
they're like, yeah. Look
my
at
legs
me.
don't get cold in the winter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, Malort.
All right, to Malort. All right, we're getting into it right away.
Or, yeah. I'm straight up. I'm gonna be drunk here in a
It
minute.
doesn't smell like much, but it's like quite a bit.
Great.
No way. It's like fucking earwax.
It tastes really fucking
All right.
horrible.
See, no, it does taste horrible, but for some reason it's like a ghost pepper. It tastes worse the longer it's in. It's like tasting worse now. Than
Yeah, it gets like it builds. Yeah, it builds.
It's like sucking the life out of my taste buds right now. Like, do you know what I mean?
Attacking your
Yeah,
body.
it's something like, yeah, it's like the back of my tongue is tight.
Ugh.
What is it?
Fuck.
Right.
It's more of a sensation than like a taste.
Yeah, it's like a funny shot to make people.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why, I don't. Dude, yeah, the main flavor ingredient is wormwood.
No, it's like
Sounds like something out of
it's
Harry
like
Potter.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like fucking like
Harry Potter, disgusting vomit jelly bean.
magical elixir, like from fucking
Ugh.
what are those people?
Oh yeah, fucking alchemist.
Alchemists.
Yeah. Alchemical fucking
Yeah, it is not good.
toxic.
But yeah. Woo. Yeah.
All right.
That is the most alcohol I've
I mean, also
ingested in a
sponsored by
long
Malone.
time.
You guys might be, but I'm not.
I think they reposted something I put up once. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure their social media. I'm sure if you tag them in something, they see it.
Dude, I take them on as a sponsor.
You should do it. You that as a segment with every person. Make
We try. There's a lot of sober guys that come through. They won't even taste.
Can I see the bottle? Real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah. I doubt
It
they
is-
changed it. Yeah,
it
the
is
bottle.
70 proof. It is
It's 70 proof.
35% alcohol. So
Fucking sweet.
it's not nothing.
Yeah, it's not
Oh
nothing.
my god.
Yeah, I guess it is. But yeah, I don't know. The tale says that they didn't stop selling it during Prohibition.
Or
Maybe it's
because
just
it
like-
tastes so shit, no one was drinking it
Yeah.
anyway.
Maybe they boosted it up after Prohibition.
Yeah. Oh, true.
That's the story behind the Dipper, like our bar, me and Packer. It was the bar was it's the first licensed bar in New Bedford. It's not the first bar in New Bedford. It's the first licensed bar post Prohibition. It was started by family bootleggers. Then Prohibition ended, and they're like, "What are we gonna do?" And the father was like, "The bar, we're staying in the business." And then my uncle bought it from the original owners, and then my father bought it from my uncle, and me and Packer
Oh,
bought it
shit.
from my father. So
That's
it's been-
fucking awesome.
yeah, I needed another business. Like I needed a fucking hole in the head, but I couldn't let that family.
How is it running a bar? Like, because you already run a business here, so like you're quite experienced. But like business to business, how much different is it to run a bar versus a motorcycle shop?
So here, I only got 2 guys working with me.
Yep.
The bar, we have 13 employees. I think
fuck.
between the the bartenders between the bar and the kitchen.
Bartenders, kitchen,
Yeah.
bus boys and shit.
No bus boys, but just
No.
the kitchen and it's a small neighborhood bar. We do a lot of takeout. No, the main difference is, all right, so like here, we need to manage inventory and keep a steady supply of parts in for service and repair for the front. The bar, it's like every week we're ordering food supplies, bar stuff. The main difference is, this is not to slight. All our employees are awesome. I love them. But literally, it's like being a father to 13 fucking children, having to manage all the bullshit and interpersonal shit and fucking whatever.
Yeah, it's a soap opera.
That's the hardest shit. Yeah, no, it was like not a slight. Like, and I'm not saying it because they might listen, because none of them listen. You know what I mean? I'm not saying your part. None of them listen to my shit. You know what I mean? And I love them all, but it's just, that's the hardest part, is like being responsible.
Right.
Manage all the interpersonal issues. That said, I have no formal training in business. Like, I'm the dumbest dude in doing business, because it's like, motorcycle business is the dumbest business to be in ever in New England.
In New England, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
so, you know what I mean? It's great in the summer and the spring, but like, you conveniently forget about the winter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, if I was a smart business guy, I wouldn't be doing any of the shit that I love. You know what I mean? I'd be doing shit that actually generates income. But yeah,
That's just boring though.
Yeah, so whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But
Those,
yeah,
are
that's
the,
the main
those,
difference.
those are the three coolest businesses that I would be interested in. Motorcycle shop, tattoo shop.
Now the tattoo shop, super easy, because
Oh yeah.
we're all our own like kind of independent contractors. Dan is like my main. Wayne, who works for us, does this stuff. Jen, who works at the tattoo shop, does like eyebrow stuff, and she works at the bar.
Oh, like cosmetic shit.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. Microblading. She does microblading.
Okay.
So they all handle their own stuff, and it's just like, give me an envelope. You know what I mean? And then my laser removal is what I actually live on in the winter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is it out of the same shop? Like you can get a tattoo and you get it removed immediately?
Yeah.
No, I don't like it. Take it off.
I feel like we're getting into the second hour, but just to address that quick. No, what happens is a lot of people come in with shitty tattoos, cover up, biting it. They get a way better cover up because you have way more options.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, motorcycles is my passion and love. It's the dumbest business. I didn't love it. I absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not worthwhile in any way, shape, or form, other than the gratification of building shit and keeping people happy on their bike.
Yeah.
And it was a way cooler business when all the dumb TV shows were on, and you had a bunch of people that didn't want to build bikes themselves that would like pay you to build a bike.
Yeah.
You know, that's way less now. Like
Yeah.
we used to just be, we would have like 7-8 deposits on bike build bikes.
That's sick.
Like that was the fun part.
Yeah.
Doing the service and repair shit, gratifying in a different way, but it's
And just back to like the Lowlife Podcast, like the biggest difference between our shows, if you like Big True Show, you know, famous people, and you actually have a shop. We do like garage builders. We interview like just that build cool shit.
yeah.
And then
local dudes and
we do a
100%.
lot of New England guys, but like anybody that has like a chopper shop, you know, like Oxford Co choppers, dude, putting out crazy shit.
Yeah.
That's like who we mostly talk to, is like dudes like that, and makers, guys that make like parts, you know, like aero manufacturing, dude.
Yeah.
Doing hand cast, I forget what the methodology that he uses.
He does it all.
Yeah, he does it all by hand. Like one dude operation shows, or gals do
Yeah.
their own shit, you know.
Yeah, that's right shit for sure. Yeah.
That's the whole point. The Choppahead DVDs were like me, the punk rock of that. 'Cause I started those in 2003, and then like at the height of all the TV shows, I was like, I don't give a fuck, dude's building way radder shit in his garage down the fucking road, and that was to highlight that.
It is weird because like, so I was poor. Like in the early aughts when all that shit blew up, I didn't see any of that shit. I never had cable. I didn't know what the fucking Orange County was. Like I didn't know any of that shit until I was like way later in life. I got into motorcycles in like my mid-20s, and like I didn't even know how to like shift it. So I went online and I'm like, you shift a motorcycle, and then I go to like Chop Cult, and I'm like, why does that bike look so cool? Like, I didn't even know what it was called. I was just like, I know that looks way cooler than my stock CB 750, you know.
Yeah.
And then
Your stock CB 750 is worth a lot of money now too, which you never would have thought, right? Those things used to be hanging from trees, fucking getting beaten like pinatas and on fucking fire at bike shows, and now they're fucking $5,000.
Dude, you know what? Actually,
I give them away,
dude. I just picked up a Triumph and cheap, and those peaked for a minute.
Dude, the market on Triumphs is fucking out of like, ooh, like, you know, like it's bad, like
expensive.
No, like horrible.
It's
like it just tanks.
Yeah,
it'll come back.
Yeah.
But it's weird, right? Because
it's like a few years ago, they were like $4 or $5,000 for like, you know, but then now it's like 50, it's like buying an Ironhead.
It'll come back though. Like I think what happens with motorcycles is like what we're seeing is that a lot of old dudes are dying off and they're selling their whole collection. So shit that wasn't like things that were scarce before are now like a bunch of stuff's coming on the market again. Yeah. So it goes down and there aren't as much. I mean, you guys are more in touch with the younger crowd. Like, it's weird for me to say that because I still think that I'm fucking 20. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I'm like, I'm a crotchety old dude now. But like fucking, like, it feels like there ain't as much young dudes up in it as there used to be. You know what I mean? So things are going down. Even like fucking, so like I used to buy shovel heads like pre-COVID, you were getting them like $2,500, $3,000 running. You know what I mean? And I would use that as a base to build a bike from. And then during COVID, everything went the fuck up because everyone had all this funny money, like, you know, like, oh, like I got extra $600. I'm shit. So everyone was buying dumb shit. Everything went up. But like shovel heads are going down again. Can heads are holding. Knuckleheads are just retarded.
I know, like definitely in the chopper scene, like it fucking peaked around like 2020.
Yeah.
And now it's like you go to shows, you go to swaps and shit, dude, dwindling. Which is a good thing because
I think it's a good thing too. Survival of you just wean out the fucking that was
chaff. Yeah,
like the truest.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I mean, not just something gay about it,
like,
but
it's not really the
right.
It's like it's just weaning out the tourists.
Yeah, like
don't be long.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like I'm excited about this season. Like we're doing a swap meet in February.
I see the flyer.
Yeah, we get the flyer. Flash the flyer on the screen.
Yeah, cool.
And
the
somebody at the shop, so come in and grab one.
And you should come to this because this actually is inspired by the Winter X.
It is
February swap meet that you used to do.
I was thinking about doing that again, but
well, now you got ours. You can come to ours.
I'm just gonna go to yours.
Sick.
Now you don't have all the overhead. But the thing is like this past year, the motorcycle season up here, and fuck you guys from fucking Florida, all those nice places where you do it year round.
We're East Coast dudes, right? That's why we build better bikes.
In the
we go winter to fucking focus and concentrate.
And you know what? The reason I got so much fucking New England pride is, dude, the guys that live up here are
gotta be about it to stick around in this shit. You have you have to actually really give a fuck about
this is build season. You got winter. You want to ride your bike when it gets nice. You got to fucking grind, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like the winter.
I can California's flipping out that I just said we build better bikes.
Well, yeah.
Fuck Canada.
No, I'm just kidding. No. And shout out, obviously, fucking around.
Yeah, I love all bikes, all type of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what to call it. It's not racism, but I'm biased against anybody that doesn't live in the Northeast.
Geographical bias or something.
Dude, even Rhode Island. Even Rhode Island. I'm like, oh, that tropical weather down Island. Just is hard. You don't just swing your key on your finger and go to work in the morning. Like, it's fucking hard to live.
You got a diesel, you got to fucking fuck with glow plugs and fucking deal with shit. Like, it's a half hour before you can even.
But I love it because it's like you got your build season in the winter when it starts to get fucking shitty. And then you got your riding season in the summer and you rank up every day. You know, like if it's fucking sunny and 75 out, you and your boys, it's a different experience. Like
and
when
if you don't, I've had a couple summers where like I didn't take every single opportunity to ride that I could get. And I remembered those fucking days in the winter. And come February, I'm like, motherfucker, I should have went to
winter regret
on the bike.
Well, you used to live out in Arizona. I used to live out in Phoenix. Yeah. And it's like nice all year round.
No, it's not nice in the summer.
Whoa. Well, you're, where were you? You were in Tucson?
I was in Tucson. and then I was in Flagstaff.
Dude, I went up there and
it snows more than it does here.
Dude, I went up there and I was like, this is fucking snow.
A week.
Yeah.
Go. The funniest shit. This is why Arizona's. I wish California didn't fucking Arizona up because I'd be there right now. We'd be up in Flagstaff, like fucking foot of snow, fucking crazy. They never put salt down, by the way, but volcanic rock. So no cars get fucking fucked up.
No shit.
It's like mad traction.
Oh, that's fucking
It doesn't
cool.
fuck the roads up. I don't know if it's more available out there than it is there, whatever. That's another whole. Salt is an enemy of New England vehicles.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I got a Silverado.
Yeah, you had one. Yeah, you going to slowly decaying.
It's my one that I sold to him.
Looks like Swiss cheese.
Yeah. No, so
Uninspectable.
But the crazy thing about it, like living in Flagstaff, was we would drive to Phoenix, which is an hour and a half away, and you go through 3 different environments. We'd be all bundled up. By the time you get to Phoenix, you're in a t-shirt or a fucking in shorts. It'd be like fucking 90 or 85 and fucking great.
Yeah, dude, that was like a super, because I lived out in Phoenix and it was like never rains, always sunny, beautiful. And then I rode up to
summer's like 110, like fucking.
It's like 112 at night. Yeah,
breathing down
it's
your
fucking
neck.
hot.
Like,
It's
like riding into it.
It's like a fucking hair dryer in your faces.
Yeah.
But then you go to Flagstaff and it was fucking snow. The rivers are frozen and shit and cracking in the. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, Arizona's a cool state though because you're like mad close to Vegas. You can go to fucking California. You know,
Go to Mexico.
I fucking love Mexico.
You want to get Mexican? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nogales, fucking
Nogales,
Mexico.
dude.
Get lunch.
And it's the weirdest shit. I used to go to Nogales all the time. So there's a Nogales on the U.S. side, Nogales on the Mexican side.
And if you know what you're doing, you park on the U.S. side and
walk in.
You
get your carton of cigarettes. You get your fucking booze. It's all duty free, you know. But then you go there and it's just like a bazaar, you know.
You get all your other duty free products, and then you just walk back over the border.
Yeah, dude.
We'd get lunch. It'd be $2.
Oh yeah.
Like, and you'd have like a full fucking plate, like 3 Mexican Cokes, which is like last Coke.
Yeah, dude.
Which has got sugar and not
Mexico. Dude, if it wasn't for the cartels, I'd be living in Mexico.
Bro, I lived in Mexico. I lived in
Where?
I lived in Oaxaca.
No kidding.
Where's that? Where's that?
South
That's awesome.
Mexico. In Chiapas. Not too far from Guatemala.
Oh, the southern, like way down there.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
shit.
It was crazy because when I lived down there, it was only for like 4 months, right? It was just, and I got done with school and I learned Spanish. I don't know Spanish to this day. If I get really hammered, I can speak Spanish, like good.
No
But
shit.
like sober, I'm like, I don't know Spanish. I know enough to be like order a fucking burrito and make sure I don't get shit. But anyway, but like,
Get heroin.
yeah, Oaxaca was dope. I was there when like the Zapatista army like invaded, like was trying to take over. And I just remember I was in this place called the Zocalo, which was like the center of town. And I was like, all these dudes coming out of the fucking woodwork, like all in black ski masks, red sashes, fucking fully auto, fucking. And I was like, should I? Yep. They're like, nah, they're not here for you. They're here for the government. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Holy shit. Dude.
Yeah, it was fucking wild. But yeah, Mexico is fucking beautiful. And believe it or not, I'm going to get all kinds of America dudes all upset right now. It's more free than us.
I was just going to say, dude.
Fucking free than us.
All right,
You
so-
do whatever the fuck you want as long as you're fucking around.
Yeah.
Don't get in the avocado business because that's what the
That
guys.
is cartel
Don't get in the
territory.
coyote business. Don't get in the drug business. You're good.
Dude, when I was living in Phoenix, my roommate at the time was a door-to-door meat salesman. And
All the prison dudes were door-to-door meat salesmen.
they get out. There's, like when dudes get out of prison, they're like gray because they haven't seen sunlight. Their skin's just like gray. All of them are gray. And my fucking roommate was a fuck up. So the only job he could get was this ad in like the fucking Arizona Republic, like door-to-door meat salesman. They give you a truck and I went out with them a few times and it's all cash shit. So they give you a freezer full of meat. So you get like crab legs and fucking filet mignon. It's all freeze-dried shit in a
I wouldn't be buying crab legs in Arizona ever.
Oh, I ate a lot of crab legs
Yeah,
because it was free. Yeah, it was okay.
It was okay. Yeah,
I didn't. But the guy that owned the meat business, he owned a mansion in Mexico. And
hashtag meat business.
Yeah.
For everybody. Yeah.
door-to-door meat. I did go over there. Dude, you just cold call, dude. You go up to someone's door, you knock on the door, you go, hey, you want some meat? Some people would buy the whole fucking freezer, dude, off the truck.
Yeah.
But the guy that owned the business, he was a rich, fat, white guy, and he had a mansion, dude. Like a mansion like Tony Montana shit.
Yeah,
like,
but like at that, what time, what year was this?
Right, 2006.
So that mansion, for the record, was probably like $345,000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In Arizona at that time. Now it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Thanks, California.
It was mad cheap, dude. When I was living there, my apartment cost $300, fully furnished, with silverware, plates, and cable.
Yeah.
In a hot tub and a fucking pool.
Yeah.
It was fucking nuts.
No, I used to get, because I wanted to buy property in Arizona. I used to get this like real estate lady would send me, I'm like, just send me all the things in Tucson that are under 100 grand. I'd get this like email from it'd be like over like 1,000 listings. I'm like, I can't even look through this. It's like nothing now.
Oh yeah.
When the fuck out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I lived in the fucking, like, in a shitty area for like no money. I went out there sight unseen. I was just like, I saw something online and somewhere. Like, even back then, like, online wasn't a big thing in early aughts.
What did you go out to Arizona for?
I was just a high school dropout. I had nothing better to do.
Oh, go check out Arizona.
Yeah, I moved down to Florida for a little while. I was like, just to get out of New England. Like, I feel like
a lot. Florida?
No, I'm from New Hampshire. So, like, when you grow up in New Hampshire, all you want to do is move to Florida because it's like sunny and there's beaches and shit. And then you go down there and you're like, oh my God, fucking hot down here. I miss winter.
And this is no offense to Florida. Florida is fucking oppressive.
Oh yeah.
I can't deal with the humidity, man.
The humidity.
I am going to be
fucking terrible.
If I'm ever a snowbird, it's going to be to the Southwest.
Yeah.
I need dry
heat. The dry heat's not bad, dude.
No,
like,
you can deal with it.
Yeah. In Florida, like, I went down there, I made a couple of friends that were like from the Orlando area, and they go, learn how to fucking sweat, dude. Because you put whatever you want in your pits, dude, as soon as you stand outside. And I was in Gainesville, which is like north central.
Yeah.
Just gators everywhere, sweating your fucking balls off. But Arizona's awesome because it's hot. But the thing I didn't like about it was it's sunny and hot every fucking day, dude. In Phoenix, it's sunny and hot every single day. 300. When it rains,
monsoon season.
Yeah, but dude, it rained 3 times. I was there for like 3 years. And when it rains, you go out of your apartment, everybody comes out of their apartment.
No one knows how to drive.
Yeah.
It's fucking chaos.
People just sliding off the street. Like,
weirdest shit I ever saw was driving cross country. I think we were on the Arizona, New Mexico border. And we were in the desert, like saguaro cactus, snowing fucking hard. And I woke up. My boy Christian was driving. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
like, I still sleeping. But it was like, you see these saguaro cactus, and it's fucking snowing like blizzard.
Yeah.
Like
nuts.
whiteout snow. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But I was like, we can deal with this, but like, watch out for people on the road because they're going to be freaking the fuck out.
Yeah. I grew up down south. I grew up right outside of Nashville. And I remember one year we got like maybe 1.5 to 3 inches of snow, like a dusting up here. And we were out of school for fucking like 9 days.
Yeah.
They don't have anything down there. And then there was like 93, 94, I think there was there was an ice storm, like 2 layers of ice on everything. And we didn't do shit. They don't have salt trucks. They don't have plows.
Yeah, stay in your homes.
You just gone in 3 days.
I lived in Georgia, the same shit. I lived in Atlanta, well, technically Decatur, right outside Atlanta. Same thing. Like they got like a 1/2 inch. It was like fucking mayhem.
Yeah, Armageddon.
I was like, you serious? Like,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
I remember the first time I saw like real snow when I moved up here. I moved up to New England when I was. I remember the first time I saw like actual snow. I was like, yeah.
Well, dude, back in the day, dude, I mean, I'm an older guy, so like back in the day, like in New Hampshire.
What's older?
I'm in my 40s. So I'm kind of old. But I mean, like, they never canceled school, and I would go in December in a t-shirt. In a t-shirt. It's fucking 40 degrees.
Yeah, like a super, I don't get cold. I don't know why.
I run hot.
From my knees down, I just don't get cold. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I work with dudes like old school boomers and shit from fucking like jean shorts, jorts all year round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fucking hardcore scene. Any hardcore show. I've been to hardcore show. No, like
that might be some New Hampshire shit.
Like the fucking, yeah.
I've never seen George ever in a hardcore show.
Oh, like the camo shorts and
that's
shit.
That's the realm of contractors. And
yeah, that's metal. That's the metalcore.
Above the belly button.
True.
That's when you get in that realm. That's how you know.
You see the fucking
you look at a motherfucker and his pants are above his belly button.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with that dude. Let him live his life.
Let him go.
Let him go. Give him a pass. Whatever he's doing.
You know, I got some special needs too. I got like I definitely I'm touched with the autism. I got like a half cup of OCD. I got like a jigger of fucking Down syndrome. Yeah,
that's why you can walk around with no shirt and
I can use the
anywhere.
I can use retard. I don't use retard with the hard R.
Yeah, it's a lowercase.
Retard. When I was younger, we were going to make a fake band called Retard Strength. It was going to be a beatdown band. Like how hard of a name is that? Like fucking insane. But the problem is like people get upset. They don't understand. When I was a kid, high school. Like I'm not saying this to try and make up for what I just said, but I'm trying to give people context. Like I was a friend, special needs. Most of the fights I got into high school was standing up for them dudes.
Oh yeah.
And then I would give them dudes shit. Like we would bust balls. That's all they wanted, right? Like the dudes that had like Down syndrome, they just wanted their balls busted, not maliciously, but the way me and you would bust balls right now. Like I would treat them like I would treat my homies, and they fucking loved it. And they would like fuck around and wrestle or whatever, wrestling retards, like fucking wrestling retards. But if someone fucked with them like and tried to be like insidious about it, I'd fuck them up. Or like my friends would too. Like, oh,
that's how you know you're friends with someone. You know? Yeah,
special ed.
But also just like anybody that you really like, dude. It's a little bit
as the clip.
That's gonna be the title of the fucking episode.
Allied of
friends.
Allied of the special. But it's
you're
like
gonna have to make a big donation to the Special Olympics.
Bro, I got a book going at the Dipper.
For real?
Come in and gamble. Come on by.
Fuck yeah.
But how hard would it be if you come into a bar and it's like a sports book on the Special?
Dude.
That's my next business, dude. I'm going to be like a bookie.
Man, at the Dipper, bro. I'm already there.
Reminds me of that movie, The Ringer. Down in Knoxville.
Yeah. But it's the random person that just stumbles across this. Relax.
Yeah. Hey,
we're just fucking around.
Get the fuck out, Karen.
Yeah. We mean no harm.
Yeah. Can't take a joke.
Yeah. That's the whole point of it is like the people that you're closest with, like you give them the most shit, you know? That's how you know that they like you. If you walk into you know, like when I got a good friend and they're like, holy shit, you're fucking fat as shit. Like, you look like dog shit. You need more zinc in your diet. Then I'm like, oh, that guy loves me, you know? Like, don't compliment me.
So we're gonna explore some trauma here. Who told you need zinc in your diet, and for what? Like that's the weirdest thing. Someone actually said that to you because you wouldn't just make that shit up. That's fucked up. Let's explore this. Like, who told you that and why?
So that was definitely my older brother. My older brother and me are like this. We're like 18 months apart. You know, like Irish twins. He looks exactly like me, only he has more skin tags. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that dude's skin, but we're like best friends, you know? And like you fucking, that's how you get along. It's kind of like you test people to see like when shit really gets bad.
No,
like
how you gonna I'm trying to explore the zinc. I'm like being like I'm focusing in on that.
It sounds like it's
oddly specific.
It's like stuck in your cross for some reason.
You need zinc in your diet. Like I've never ever like it's like so like that's what I'm trying to get to the bottom. Can we call him? Will he pick up? Oh my God.
Yeah, and he probably wouldn't pick up. He'd be like, fuck you, faggot.
He's like, I know you're trying to get me on a podcast.
You still holding on to that, dude? Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what know it does. I know. But see, that's PTSD right there.
The fact that he recalled it so quickly, 100%.
I feel bad for you, bro. Like, fucking what? Like, no, I'm just kidding.
Get you a bottle of zinc for Christmas.
Yeah, dude. I
grew up as an Adonis, and I'm not. Like, so, I was the fat kid too. Like, but no one ever told me I need zinc in my diet. That's what I'm like fucking.
What's so funny about it is like, what does zinc even do? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, I could understand. We'd be like, you need more meth in you.
Yeah,
we know what meth does.
Take a little more.
We don't know what zinc does.
Yeah, that's why it's a deep cut.
That's deep. Yeah, that's fucking hot. That's like a hot.
That's meta.
Yeah, it's like fucking. It's deep Zynga shit, dude. Like fucking.
That's it. That's the insult of 2025. If you want to really dig at your boy, be like, bro, I don't think you're getting enough zinc.
We're gonna start a new trend here. It's gonna be like fucking hashtag fucking diet or something. Like I don't know what that
zinc deficiency.
What the fuck you need zinc? That's gonna be like she was cute. She just needs some zinc.
I like that.
Yeah,
that can be the new DL. Fucking.
That's funny. If you know, you know.
She's funny. She's cool. I don't think she's getting no zinc.
But everything else is cool.
Yeah, maybe I can crush it up in her fucking omelet.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and you see any of the three of us out in public, just say something about zinc and we'll be like, all right, we got you. We know you are.
You know what's fucked up though? You laugh. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
How that's gonna happen? Like,
It's
you're at a hardcore show or like a bike show or something.
Yeah, what you need, he shakes out some zinc
You're gonna
pills.
have like zinc polonate or something like some
Oh
weird
my
shit.
God, yeah. Yeah,
And a
don't
little
don't bring me supplement.
Unless the seal is like I don't trust open supplements.
Yeah, hell no. Well, I mean, I don't anymore. I used to.
Yeah. Got to crack the seal on it and then right.
Yeah, you do some first.
So we got there.
Sorry, I
Fucking
got
spit
oh
take.
my goodness. Yeah.
The spit take was
I
great.
think that calls for.
Oh, all right. I still got my Lord.
We're all right with the. I'm a Luke, whatever.
Yeah, that shit the fuck away.
My Lord is done.
Well, look, it even sounds insidious. It sounds like.
It's gross. Oh yeah.
Are you good or you want one?
I'm gonna sit this one out, please. I felt those two for sure.
I poured that like a bartender right to the.
There's a meniscus on this
Yeah,
glass.
dude. I fucking. Proud of that pour right there.
Oh.
I don't want to get that on me. You did. No.
There's plenty of it.
So you don't drink at all? You sober? Or you just.
I don't drink alcohol like to get drunk anymore. I quit. I went to a wedding a few years back and I got fucked up. I woke up in the morning and was like, done. No, I just smoke weed. I just replaced it with that. Now I'm addicted to that. Never tried them.
Never tried them either.
I've never fucking tried them.
No.
Dude,
When's the first-
this post real fucking bad. I've seen some where people like this is their shit.
These are real.
Not supposed to like fucking get.
I don't do whatever you want. I'm not going to say.
Don't coach them.
Yeah,
You want to do it first? Yeah, you do it. An asshole.
Are you supposed to open the whole thing?
you're going to open it up.
Just
Yeah.
take a whiff.
Get right in there.
Wow. I like that.
You're,
All right, I got you.
Now tell me. Don't go away from
Do
it.
you gotta shake it or anything?
No. It's already shook.
Oh, fuck.
I'm in my eye water.
Fuck yeah.
I don't want to leave you guys alone.
Whoa.
That shit makes you remember you're alive, right?
It's really fucking something.
The first time I did it, I went up with just a nostril and it was an ice pick out of the fucking
Dude, I
thing.
did it. It went all in this left nostril, dude. It's all in that left nostril.
Yeah, it's like an ice pick, right?
Like it didn't even get second nostril. I sucked it all up here.
Now, right.
I like that.
That was
You're
fucking sick.
driving to a bike show, 3 a.m. cross country, whatever. Going to Born Free or something. That shit,
That'll wake you up.
that'll wake you the fuck up.
Fuck, man.
I like that. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to, I'm fucking tired. I'm lethargic. I don't want to drink a bunch of coffee. I'd do that.
Yeah, man.
I want that first fucking thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Right on next to the alarm clock. Just
Yeah.
Gym dudes use that for like, they're going for like a max or something.
Yeah.
no
Get the fuck-
shit.
Get them pumped up.
Yeah, I feel like I just bump a line of Coke.
Yeah, your eyes fucking watering and shit.
That was intense, dude.
I saw that earlier.
Tingling.
That's real.
I unveiled,
Yeah.
we brought this out on the last M4,
Yeah.
but I was like, had it kicking around. I was
That's
like,
something. That is something wild, dude.
I've been wanting to try those.
Yeah, I'm not.
wild, dude. It's good.
I like it.
I wouldn't, you shouldn't do that all day.
No.
Like anything, moderation.
Yeah. Well, you need
Just
some
moderation.
downers too. So maybe have some gold paint, bring it down.
I like,
Smelling salt.
literally, that motto is like the Doug Sano has a whole thing on excess and moderation. Like, don't drink a beer a day. Wait to the end of the month to drink them all at once, because that's way better. 4 beers, what's that going to do to you? Drink 18.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah.
I don't like beer that much.
I'm not a big beer guy.
Either am I.
Like, well,
Drink a fuckload of Modelo.
I'm a raging alcoholic. Well, you know why I drink the Modelo is doing stuff beer.
Yeah, true.
I can drink a bunch of light beer and then still operate a camera or
Right.
Vehicle.
But I'm a tequila guy. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
if
you
I drink
can't-
like 4 tequilas, I'm just like, I need a CPAP machine.
That's been a recurring theme on the last couple of podcasts.
I definitely do. Like, dude, like when I fall asleep, I'm
musical.
This motherfucker's tongue flips straight backward. Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's the foundation.
choke on my own tongue.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, this is the third time CPAP machines have come off up on the podcast in the last 3 episodes. Frankie brought it up, then it was up on the M4. Now, so I need a CPAP sponsor. You need a CPAP. We all need speech.
We should. Yeah, we should get. Dude, fucking, you can't tune. Go on CNN. It's all like prescription pills and shit. Podcasters should get in the same shit.
Yeah, man.
Medicinal shit. They get.
Pfizer hit us.
They don't give you. Yeah.
So I got hard lines in the sand. Like fuck pharmaceuticals.
Oh yeah.
Fuck Walmart. Like
100%.
But let's just have a good time on this fucking political.
What a CPAP machine.
Everyone, like, how many? So
What is it exactly? It's just pumping oxygen in your.
Blows air right in your nose.
Okay.
So you don't stop breathing.
Sounds okay.
For when your fucking tongue falls to the back of your throat and you don't breathe for 30, 40, 50 seconds a night
Oh yeah.
at a time, it just makes sure you're getting oxygen when you're not breathing on your own. Keeps you alive.
Is it a mask? Is it a mask or is it like a nose clip thing?
Both, either.
Oh,
either.
okay.
Some just go in your nostrils like that. Some are like, listen to the last M4. There was an in-depth.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do an M6.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, like we talked about, we got to get an M4 of me and Rob, Crazy Gentleman. We'll get to Northeast.
Rob, you listening, bud?
Rob knows what this is because I did an episode with him live from Fuel Cleveland. I don't think he ever aired it, or if he did, he didn't. I said a lot that I stand behind. I don't say shit that I don't stand behind. I just might not. This is like truth.
That's what the CIA uses.
Yeah.
PSYOP. Tequila.
You know what? Tequila gets a fucking bad rap though because people always are like, "Oh, I got sick of tequila," because you got the fucking Wells shit. You got the fucking El Doro shit with a little red cap on it.
Yeah.
Get some good fucking tequila.
At minimum, you need 1,800.
Oh yeah,
that's the bare
minimum.
Bare minimum. Me and some of my boys had a saying like, you could do shots of tequila, or was it 3 shots? If you wanted to go for a 4th, you were making a choice where your night was gonna go on to a divergent path.
The multiverse.
Yeah, the multiverse. Now I'm
It's
at
like
the
a
point,
Goosebumps book.
Yeah, I'm at the point now I can drink a bottle of this, which is not a good thing. I'm not proud of that. But years ago, I had the 4th shot of tequila. Magical night. Like I'll tell you, like the last time we had 4 shots of tequila, we were in Austin, Texas. We were out recording. I was doing stuff with that band Bricktop. We were recording a record. We were doing a show with the Street Dogs or something. We had Street Dogs tour bus, which was like a full fucking RV, like bus RV. And we were driving from Houston to Austin. And we were in Austin. My boy Ryan, rest in peace, that used to be he's my best friend ever, but like passed away a couple years ago. We were in Austin, Texas, and we were at that standpoint where we all had 3 shots of tequila. We're like, go for the 4th, right? Yes, go for the 4th. We're in Austin, Texas. And then the last thing I remember is, and I hand to God, I'm not like, whatever, I'm not exaggerating this because it's going to sound really fucking weird or retarded or like made up. All I remember is that we were in the alley behind the bar. And Ryan is feeding Coke to a midget off a switchblade. There's me, there's my boy Christian, there's Ryan. And he's feeding Coke to a midget on a switchblade. He gives it to him. And then when the midget dude goes to take the snort, Ryan just cuts his septum like that, just goes like that and cuts his septum. And the midget got so bad, he ran off, jumped on a little mini chopper and drove off, like a mini bike chopper, and drove off. I'm like, this is fucking magical. This is like a magical night that I will remember and I will take with me to the grave. Like you know, they always say like, you know, like whatever material things don't matter. This is a memory I will take with me to my grave.
That's a core memory.
I was looking around and going, what the fuck is going on? And this is what happens if you take the 4th fucking shot of tequila.
Eating
a
midget off a switch.
I was fucking hammering it for it. Like I came to and I'm like, we're in the alley behind this fucking bar. I don't even know what bar we're in Austin. Why is Brian giving Coke to a midget? I I'm like, why did he just decide to go a little flick like that and just cut the dude's septum? And then the dude got so pissed off, he ran off, jumped on his little chopper.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
Took off. And I'm like, this is literally the greatest night of my life. Like, I don't, there's not much that tops that. And I was more like just a spectator. I walked out and I'm like, what's going on?
That's some good timing. That's fucking hilarious. Austin's a fucking...
So Tequila Ocho, you weren't that tequila. It was just bar tequila. We're like, step it up. We got to make some memories. Like, get on board with us. Low Life.
That shit's good.
Podcast. We're here. We're here for you.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
Dude, the fuck.
You
Holy
good?
shit.
All right.
That's the funniest story I ever heard.
Fucking great.
Oh, it's so stupid. Everything was so it's just he picks up the stupidity
Yeah.
like 100-fold.
Like he didn't just take a bump and that was it. He just like his face open and he was like,
Yeah, pissed off, ran down the alley. And then we just jump on this little, it was literally a mini chopper. It was like a mini bike. You know those like, like those little mini sport bikes? It was like that, but a chopper.
It had like a
long
long
thing.
Yeah.
Like store bought. Like wasn't custom. He just took off and he rode down the road and we watched them.
Was it on 6th Street in Austin, do you know?
Probably Congress 6.
Yeah. Austin.
Austin used to be fucking rad. I used to when I was first going out to Austin, the early days of the Choppahead DVD, you could still buy a house. I was looking at a house to buy. It was literally across the street from the Continental Club. Dude had goats in the yard and shit. Fucking great. This was like early 2000, mid 2000. Now that same house is probably fucking so many things I wish I had
went up
hindsight on.
again. Like interest rates fucking soaring, dude. Feel bad.
Not to get into like adult talk. This is the first time in like history, I think, where housing prices are up and the interest rates. Usually it goes like this. I don't know. You got to be kind of a moron to be or desperate. They built that identical house 2 doors down, same company, same contractor, $635,000.
No fucking way.
Who the fuck is gonna buy that? And you're across the street from my shop. Good luck, buddy. Have fun. You know what I mean? A little Saltbox house, yeah.
That's fucking insane. Dude, NASA's nuts though.
No, but
It's everybody.
it's nuts too.
Yeah.
I ain't saying what it was.
Well, the
Couldn't
trick is you gotta get
North.
so far out, like
You got to get to Berlin.
Yeah, right.
yeah, like
Fucking way up.
No, that's where my family's from.
Stay the
From
fuck away
Berlin?
from Winnie.
So my family emigrated from Canada, Berlin,
French
Cascade.
Canadian.
Last name's Gagne, dude. Fucking means to win in French.
Lucy.
All right. Yeah, but they were there, and then came down.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, dude.
we used to have a family house in Berlin when there was still a paper mill.
French Canadians, dude. That like west side of Manchester, lousy with French Canadian. Everybody I went to school with is Beauvais, Courtemont, fucking is French as fuck, dude.
Yeah. My last name looks like Gagne, but it's really Gagne.
Yeah.
I feel like we hit a low. We're going through Canadian ancestry. Fucking.
We are hour in. Do we want to switch it up and do episode 2?
Yeah.
Are we just rolling and cutting it right in the fuck right in half?
We're just letting it roll. I don't hit that stop button ever.
Well, so I could take a piss.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
we could
we
definitely
take a
rock a
piss.
piss.
So why don't we take a break? And then this is a good cutting point.
Mhm.